All right, we want to bring in Danny and Scott again and talk about, and I guess my question for you guys right now is, that area where he is right there in Collier County on the beach there in Naples, is that one of the areas in Southwest Florida that's going to start getting the weather first? Yes, and unfortunately it's going to get hit one of the hardest. So to hear that people are there to say goodbye is realistic to a sense. You know what I mean? It's going to be a while before it looks the same.
I remember Fort Myers Beach multiple times where the sand is all washed away and they have to truck it back on in. And I don't know if it's a situation further to the south, but we're talking ground zero could be the Naples area. So I hope these folks really have somewhere that they're set to stay, because getting out now is very difficult at this time. Right, that's the downside. They wanted to go see it one last time where they wanted to say goodbye, but we're running out of time in terms to get to a safe place, whether that's a shelter or whether that's their home, hopefully further inland away from the potential storm surge. That's right. So we want to get you caught up to what's going on and where now. If we can take a full picture of the radar here. And we're taking a look at, as you can see, just right near Marco Island. We'll zoom out a little bit, showing all of southern Florida here. And again, basically, we're seeing the outer bands continuing to stream in from east to west. There hasn't been any northward movement of this storm system, and so not a lot has been changing. But you see, we're still 250 miles away from the center as that eye continues to move towards the west. And as I look at it, it might be just a little bit of a jog, coming up on this last frame here where it comes up to the north just a little bit. So there could be that little turn trying to begin. Still 250 miles away, but it's not going to take that straight line. It's going to kind of loop its way on a little bit here and then track on back up to the north here. So there's your eye, and there's your eye wall. Right down or right around the center, when you see those bright yellows and oranges there, that's where the strongest of this storm system is. That's the core, the eye wall, the donut, if you will, around the eye. This is where we have those strongest wind speeds and wind gusts and the biggest wave action going on. So we've got some wave heights to show you here. This is a new graphic here. A wave heights of 31 feet showing up here. This is just north of Cuba, so near the center. So this is going to be tracking. I think we can put this into motion. I'm not sure yet, but this is might be a future cast here, because you can kind of see the wave action picking up, especially as we head up to the north here. And so we were just watching the radar as well and looking at the velocity, what we call the velocity profile near the Keys, and seeing the radar estimated winds getting close to 70 miles per hour, probably just at the treetops there. In Key West as the radar looks out. And so we're talking about getting close to hurricane force gust winds that'll be starting to approach the Keys. And they will tend to come in bursts with those outer bands. As we can see this right in here, this is Key West. And you take a look at Key West here, one of those bands is pushing on through. And in this band itself, right in this region here, we're seeing some of those strong gusty winds that are in the 60s, generally speaking. That's the radar is showing. We'll try to get you some of those updated wind gusts that are coming in from the weather stations. But that's what's coming in just above the ground. It will eventually, when you have thunderstorms, what the thunderstorms do is they take that wind, that stronger wind aloft, and they transport it down to the surface. And that's why when we have these outer bands just continuing to stream around, when a band comes through with those thunderstorms in them, it takes that higher wind that's just aloft above the ground and brings it down to the ground, much like a typical summertime thunderstorm that we get, brings the stronger wind from there down to the surface. So again, we're tracking this system. There you go with this little band of, not a little band, this is a pretty good strong outer band right in here that's coming in now. As it gets further away from the center, they tend to weaken a little bit, so it could weaken a little bit, but we're still talking about wind gusts in some of these bands that are getting close to hurricane force. And I would say the screen that we're showing you right now, if you go down to the bottom here, hurricane force winds are likely in this region right in here that will be tracking up to the north. So we'll look at that future cast now. This is Saturday. This is this afternoon here, 3 o'clock. We're talking 48 miles, so current conditions, 48 mile per hour winds being reported now at the weather station at Key West. Weather stations, when you talk about peak wind gusts with a hurricane, are usually not in the windiest place. So there's usually always wind stronger in around most of these locations. But this is what's being actually observed and reported from the weather station. So here we are, Key West now with hurricane force winds. This is on Sunday morning. Tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, we've got hurricane force winds you see in the purple all the way to the north here. All of this hurricane force winds coming on in. And you see up to 44 miles per hour, 63 miles per hour here. So tropical storm force winds here up to the north. And there it is, Naples, 98 miles per hour. You see the curve right here in the coastline here around Naples. I really think this could end up being ground zero of where the hurricane passes after it goes through Key West or through the Keys with the track that's projected right now. And there's going to be some very significant, possibly catastrophic impacts to Naples and the south side as all of that water is pushed up against the coastline here. And you'll notice this region right in here, as that wind pushes on through, it'll blast that water in over the coastline. And that's why it'll be inundated as it pushes on to the north. And then you see those wind speeds getting stronger up to the north towards the Tampa area coming on in. So that's the issue right now. Not a lot has been happening. And that may be why people are coming out to the beach right now thinking, well, it's not changing that much. I will tell you this, it's going to change much more significantly coming in. And we're going to talk about storm surge because that is the biggest killer in a hurricane.
It is. And unfortunately, with the current track, that threat for storm surge for a lot of Southwest Florida is increasing. So here's that explainer here of storm surge. You have your waves washing up on shore. Well, the pressure from a hurricane builds that wall of water in. It's a lot like Scott described it earlier. A boat, when you watch it driving on the water, you see the bubble of water coming around the boat. That is essentially the same thing. The hurricane puts so much pressure on the ocean, it builds in that wall of water, pushing that ocean further on land. So 3 feet, we're going to see impacts to your home. 6 feet, certainly impacts to home and potentially deadly. And then some of our projections making it up to 12 feet at this point. And as you can see, that's higher than most first-story buildings. And that's why we saw with that last Collier County press conference that they're now at this point recommending those in lately to just get to the highest floor of their homes. That is right now the best possible outcome for those folks that are still in that evacuation area because of the storm surge threats. I'm hoping we can get to that storm surge map once again. I can kind of walk you through which areas we're looking at the greatest risk. So once again, taking a look at Collier County here, we're looking at a wide range of southern Collier County underneath that greater than 9 foot above ground storm surge. In fact, storm surge greater than potentially 6 feet extends as far north as Alligator Alley's I-75. So you can see Marco Island, Marco Everglades, Laley Resort, Laley, Shell Island, all included in this area greater than 9 feet above ground in terms of that storm surge. And it's just a small area then between, so there's some populated, a few more of those town names. So Laley Resort, Laley, Shell Island, up through Naples, South Naples especially, with that potentially 9 feet of storm surge. But you can see the beach areas through Naples. We are expecting that storm surge to approach 9 feet. So this is potential storm surge. As the track stands right now, this is the potential. And for a lot of coastal Collier County, we are going to see that storm surge be at least 6 feet. And this extends as far east as I-75. 41 certainly going to be under quite a bit of storm surge as well. You can see moving a little further east. We're looking as far east as I-75, greater than 6 feet is the potential right now. And even on the other side of I-75 through Golden Gate, we're looking at the potential being greater than 3 feet. Through Vineyards, anywhere from 1 to 3 feet is kind of the estimation right now. And it's as far inland as the other side of I-75. So this is a lot of water just inundating Collier County. And as Scott mentioned, right now it is really looking like this could be ground zero in terms of the worst weather conditions. Now, as we zoom out and move it a little further north up through now portions of Lee County, you can see Vanderbilt Beach in the Collier County area, still looking at that potentially up to 9 foot storm surge. Moving into Lee, Bonita Springs, we're going to see Bonita, even as far east as Estero, looking at the potential for storm surge. Coconut, this is going to be your Lover's Key. This is going to be Estero Island over to Fort Myers Beach. We're looking at greater than 9 feet. San Carlos Park could see anywhere from 1 to potentially 3+ feet of storm surge. And then as you head into this massive portion of Lee County here, Forest Island Park, Iona, Cypress Lakes, we are seeing this area of South Fort Myers all up and down McGregor, even over the Sanibel Causeway into Sanibel, being underwater. And we're talking under 9 feet potentially of water. And so this includes a massive area that will take quite some time to get that 9 foot wall of water to back off. So taking a closer look at Sanibel at this point, there's very little orange left on Sanibel Island. It is, for the most part, all potentially under 9 feet of water. The only area that maybe a little higher elevation, maybe 6 feet above ground in terms of that water is going to be a little closer as you get to Captiva. But most of Sanibel and most of those beach areas we love, Lighthouse Beach, looking like 9 feet above water is possible. Moving into Captiva, There are portions that could see 6 feet of that storm surge inundation. Now, looking at Pine Island, you can see the outer outline, I should say, of Pine Island, all included in that 9-foot storm surge, as well as Matlacha as you're heading from the Cape into Pine Island or vice versa. We're looking at potentially 9 feet of storm surge. As for the Cape, as far north as Pine Island Road, we're looking at the potential for storm surge. And of course, it tapers off the further north you get, the further you get away from the Caloosahatchee River. But a vast majority of the South Cape right now is looking at that 9-foot storm surge possibility. You can see that threat for storm surge, at least the possibilities, are going to be higher on the northern side of the Caloosahatchee. Makes sense just from the wind direction, which way the water is going to be pushed. And for the most part, it is on that northern side. So heading into North Fort Myers and heading into portions of the Northeast Cape, as far over as, I would say, Pondella. And you've got your bridges there. You've got the 41 bridge, you've got the Edison bridge, of course, in that area as well. All of those areas, we're going to see the Caloosahatchee, really, the water levels rise with that storm surge inundation really push north. But as you get further inland on the Caloosahatchee, when it starts to thin out a little bit, that storm surge threat also going to grow because there's nowhere else for that water to go. So Olga, even Buckingham at this point, is looking at the threat for storm surge, potentially 6 to 9 feet at this point. You can see that area of shaded red in Buckingham that would include that 9-foot storm surge. There's just nowhere else for the water to go when it gets upstream, when it gets this far inland here. So it's going to have to go out. And so I know there's quite a few people that live in this area that are going to be dealing with the potential for storm surge. Downtown Fort Myers looks like they'll be dealing with a bit of storm surge. Tice at this point, storm surge, yes, but the current estimations, I should say, more 1 to 3 feet, where the downtown Fort Myers area could potentially see 9 feet above ground. This is why that B zone evacuation for Lee County was issued earlier today, and that's where I live. So we're in this with you as well. We are watching where we live, our homes be evacuated because of potential storm surge up to 9 feet above the ground. Again, as far east as I-75. Further east of I-75 when it comes to moving up the Caloosahatchee. And as you head into Charlotte County and around the Peace River, we're looking at the same trend. The threat for that storm surge does move far inland and grows with the Peace River as it thins out a little further inland. So taking a look at Charlotte County now, the storm surge threat certainly growing here as well based on the current track. Storm surge threat, I'll tell you, we didn't have even a storm surge warning in Lee or Charlotte yesterday morning. But as that track continued to trend west, that's when that storm surge threat really started to grow for both Lee and Charlotte. And so that's where we're standing right now. We see Boca Grande. We're seeing all of these islands here off of Charlotte County see the potential for that 9-foot storm surge. We got word of people in Inglewood Beach that were refusing to evacuate. Well, Inglewood Beach right up here going to see the potential for 6 to 9 feet of storm surge. So the cities in this area are going to be Rotunda. We're going to see Port Charlotte with the potential, especially those right around the Peace River in Port Charlotte, 9-foot storm surge. And we're talking through areas of I-75, Punta Gorda, and in Charlotte County, Port Charlotte, Punta Gorda, those are your highest populated areas. And that's where we're seeing the highest storm surge at this point, 6 to 9 feet. And as you head into Harbor Heights, especially right around, again, the Peace River, there's nowhere else for the water to go as it continues to move upstream. And so that storm surge inundation is going to grow, and your storm surge threat is going to grow as well. And that's why we're seeing possibly greater than 9 feet as you head through Morgantown, Southport, Cleveland included in that as well. So this is a growing concern for sure. I mean, it has been a concern, but if the current track verifies, storm surge really is going to be a real threat. And that's the point we're trying to get across here, showing you hopefully your individual cities to encourage you if you haven't evacuated and don't plan to. Again, as Collier County recommended, the only thing you can do now is just hope for the best and get to the highest level in your house.
And the nice thing about this model is it will continue to change. It'll be tweaked, and we're going to be able to continue to show you this as it moves. Places that are in the red now may not be in the red area, depending on how it goes. I noticed something interesting when we were showing Captiva, for instance. It had more of a storm surge on the east side than it did on the west side, which is more likely because of the center of the storm being forecasted to go just inside of the island and bring a northeast wind to pour wind more towards the west, as opposed to places like in Naples as it's coming in from the south and east. So the track is going to be very key. But those places that are deep into the red, as we see way in here, all these locations, again, it's most likely, this is why I keep calling ground zero. I think that's going to be the main area where it's going to be very difficult to not get a huge surge of water. We're showing storm surge potential, but it is very likely that somebody is going to be inundated. And some of the pictures that we've seen from the Caribbean, unfortunately, we'll be seeing pictures from somewhere in South Florida that may look close to that. We don't have 185-mile-an-hour winds, but we have the storm surge and we have major hurricane winds coming in. And so the Naples area is really going to be under the gun, south and east of there as well. Fort Myers Beach, Estero, really going to have a difficult time with this one.
Right, and of course we're with you every step of the way. If you'd like those updates straight to your phone, especially when power goes out and potentially we're no longer able to be on television, live on your phone, fox4now.com, Fox 4 app. You can stream us live, and of course the Storm Shield app as well. That way we'll still be able to get you this information as it changes, because it changes minute by minute with the track, and you'll know exactly what's happening in your area if you have those apps, even if the power does go out.
We'll be on top of it.
Of course. We'll send it back to Chris and Jane.
Danny.